Hello, my celestial kings and queens. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. If you're new, welcome to the family. I pray that this reading helps you gain guidance on what blockages you have going on and what necessary steps that you need in order to heal and go forth. Okay, so I just have all the decks that I will be using in this pick a card here, and I wanted to do this. I had this on my list for a while, and I'm happy that I'm getting around to doing it, especially as we approach Mercury retrograde. You know, we currently have Mars in retrograde as well, and we just finally got Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all direct. So there's some adjusting that needs to take place. And if you're catching this, I would invite you to watch the recent weekly essence titled Release Old Ways of Life. And if you catch this after, around this time, I will still invite you to listen to that, because there might be some messages that will help you in what we're about to discuss now, okay? So I will show you the 3 piles, and I will let you choose. I'll give you some time to choose. And yeah, I hope that you all gain guidance, and because we're definitely here to clear paths to a life that we rightfully deserve, okay? So in order to do that, we need to know what is blocking us and what we need to do in order to go forth. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, group number 1. This is your reading. You have the smoky quartz here, very grounding energy. So you might need to work on grounding in order to clear up the blockages we're going to talk about today. So we're first going to start off with, I'm trying to figure out which route I want to go first. I think I want to start with the tarot first, and then we can go into the oracles. So we're going to see what is blocking you here. This is with the psychic tarot. We have solitude here. We have passion ignited in reverse. That's Ace of Wands in reverse. Solitude is the Hermit. Then we have memories of love in reverse. That's 6 of Cups. And then we also have Ace of Cups, love begins. So I really do feel like looking at this, what's blocking you is definitely something in your past. Memories of love is really sticking out here. Something in your past has hurt you, and you are holding on to it to the point where you don't want to release and let go. And that is what's causing blockages for you. That's why the passion ignite is in reverse. You don't feel like you can be powerful. You might feel powerless with this energy, because you have let this memory be, it defines you. It defines you in a sense, and you're not really taking in the time to be alone, to really be in solitude, to gather your thoughts, to write out your feelings. So I do urge that you do, in order for you to move on and move past this, okay? Because if you don't take this solitude and work through these issues, work to heal, work to ground and get your energy up, you're blocking what you ultimately want. You want to find new, fresh love, a new beginning, a new start, something fulfilling, something that flows, something that you can have, you can build with a partner. So you can be confident and be completely authentic. So in order for you to get what you want, you have to do the work. You have to do the shadow work. You have to go within and heal from these past traumas that has blocked you, I believe, physically, because I feel like this is sacral chakra. So physically, so you might have problems with intimacy. You might have problems releasing during intimacy. And you also might have problems creatively, getting your thoughts out, manifesting, really getting to the next step. You might be trying to manifest a new partner, a new love, a new creation, but you're not really motivated, or the past that you are still held on to, it's just really holding you back. So I would say you definitely would have to take in the time to go within, go in the hermit mode, do your shadow work, do some journaling. I would suggest that you look up some questions that you can ask yourself in order for you to heal and move forward, okay? Or just sit with yourself and just write. Just let the pen guide you. And that's your higher self, that's your intuition telling you exactly what you need to do in order to heal this, okay? All right, so now we're gonna get into the chakra insight cards to see what chakras you need to work with and realign. So we have, look at that, sacral chakra in reverse. And then we have love in reverse. Come on. So you definitely have to work with your sacral chakra. I talked about that with the passion ignited. So you have to tend to your sacral chakra, transform this with the number 8, okay? Really work towards healing this, being more confident, being more bold, being free in your sexuality, being free in your creativity, being liberated in these things. And love, opening up your heart, finding harmony within yourself, knowing that you are love, okay? Being able to receive love. I feel like you probably gave a lot in your past relationship. You gave all you had, all your emotions, all your love. You given all this to that person and they didn't reciprocate that. So it's now you need to open up your heart so you can receive the love that you give out as well. That's why once you heal this, you'll be able to be with a partner that's equally yoked. Okay? All right. And then, pile ones, we're going to get into the oracles up top. We have the soul cards here. Let's see. Yeah. This is you working through all that past trauma, all the anxiety, all the doubt that's in your head here. There's a lot of thoughts that you have to work through, and this is a part of your shadow work. This is a part of your shadow work in order for you to be at peace with everything that has gone on. This is you releasing all those traumas and embracing your shadow. Embracing your shadow and knowing that you are love, you are one with your shadow and your light. Okay? And then we're going to get into the whispers of the ocean. Adrift in shallow water. So this says, take a few deep breaths and reconnect with your inner peace. Wow. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Know that this will take time to develop. And though it may not come in the time that you want, be grateful and have gratitude for everything that you have worked on thus far. Don't neglect all the work you have put in. Remember, you have to go and take this solitude and take this solitude or this alone time. Don't take it as a punishment. Take it as a time to really get to know yourself and know what you want. So the next time you come encounter with someone, you know off jump that this is the person that you want to, you know, see how this goes, or, you know, just feel like it's a waste of time and you like, bye, like, forget it. Okay. So the final card here will be the wild offering. Okay. This will be, wow, patience. Patience. You have to have patience in this. Okay. This will take time to work through. Heartache is hard to work through. Loving yourself and knowing your worth, it takes time to heal from past traumas. So be patient with yourself. So it says, if you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. The change that you want, your new beginning that you want, will come in time. Okay? You have to embrace this journey. You have to do the work, do the healing, and watch how change will come soon after. Okay? Okay, my number ones, this is what we have. Oh, we do have a special card here. It is a spell card from the Practical Witches spell deck. And this is an everyday spell here. So it's Sacred Land Spirit Tree Spell. So it says, planting 3 red flowers will keep trespassers off property and help to allow the land to return to wilderness and well-being. I suggest you choose from these beautiful red floral options. And it says sumac, poppies, wild roses, some couple of others. And it says to heal and guard an ailing or endangered tree, try the old Celtic custom of tying a red ribbon or magical cord around the trunk and chanting, "Red of the sap-blood inside this spirit tree. Every full moon I will tie a cord of magic around thee, so mote it be." So this, you can take this as you will. I will say when it said to keep trespassers away, you might want to plant 3 red flowers to prevent your old person from coming back. You know, we are approaching Mercury retrograde. So they might try to come back and try to plead their case. And if you don't want them to, you know, contact you or try to make a grand gesture at your house, plant these flowers. So I will write these down in the description box, so make sure you look out for that. Okay? All right, number ones, I hope you all gain guidance into what is blocking you, and I hope that you all take this guidance as you will and work towards what you want, and always follow your heart. Okay? I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my group number 2s. This is your reading to see what is blocking you and what you need to work on in order for you to heal those blockages. Okay? So we're going to start off with the Psychic Tarot. We have the throat chakra off bat with the number 5, change. Then we have authority, Emperor vibes with number 4. We have balance in reverse with 11. That's justice. And then we have material harvest in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is you're having issues really expressing yourself, speaking up for yourself. And that's what's really causing the blockage. The throat chakra is definitely something, or a chakra that you need to work on expressing yourself. This is something that you have to change. You may be on different sides of the spectrum here. You might speak your mind so much to the point where it's no filter. And I mean, yes, you should be authentic, but then you have to make a judgment call on when is the right time to express yourself in the way you do and not. Or you might be on the other side of the spectrum where you're not saying anything at all and you're not speaking your truth. Either way, there's not balance here. There's imbalance here. And I feel like the imbalance here is in the discipline. It's in the discipline. How can you build a foundation if you're not fully expressing yourself? Okay? You want to receive. Once you gain the discipline, Saturn energy, I'm getting real Saturn energy from this. You'll gain this balance and you will see an increase. Right now, there's not with the material harvest. That's what's blocking you. You might have some financial issues right now. You might have a problem with seeing the big picture or seeing that you are fruitful. So it might be a matter of speaking out your intentions. Are you really believing what you're putting out into the universe? There has to be some balance here. There has to be, and when I say balance, we all say balance all the time. But are we really working towards that? Are we being aware and working towards, if we see that, okay, I'm not approaching this the way that I should, maybe if I, don't beat yourself up about it, take a step back and really reflect. It takes time to perfect your craft. It takes time to perfect your expression. Everything takes time. So if you mess up, doesn't mean you have to completely shut down. Okay? So definitely some blockages here around money. And there's power in the tongue. There's life in the tongue and there's death. We can speak life or speak death. So if material harvest is here in reverse, you're speaking death on yourself. It's in the form of wealth and abundance. And then you may not be thinking this may be in your head, but at the same time, it comes off in your overall expression. All right? So take that into consideration. All right, we're going to get into the chakra insight oracles. We'll see what chakras, in addition to the throat chakra, that you need to work with. Sound, throat chakra. Wow, this is not a game. Emotions, and it's lining up with 1111 right here. So this is your emotions is what is all out of whack. And it says feeling, expression. We talked about expression, moods, balance here. Twice it's lining up. And then with the throat chakra here for sound, music, silence, rhythm, vibration, 33, okay? So for a lot of you all, this is your expression. This is your expression. Oh, in group 2, I forgot to mention your crystal was rainbow fluorite. I love rainbow fluorite. It's a very good calming stone. It helps you, especially if you're an empath, it helps you really realize your emotions from other people's emotions. It's a good study stone as well if you need to study, okay? So yeah, speaking of studying or practicing, this very well may be your expression that you have to take here. A lot of you may be musicians, okay, or some type of art, some type of expression. It doesn't necessarily have to be musicians, but it's on the table. It's on the table. So when you express yourself and have the discipline, wow, the discipline, we talked about discipline with the authority here underneath music. It takes a lot of discipline to be a musician. And I'm speaking from experience because I have 2 degrees in music. I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in music. It takes a lot of discipline to be in the music business, to be a musician. So therefore, this is the imbalance. You have to put in the work. You have to practice. You have to practice. And how you can really express yourself is through your emotions. Work on writing something to get all your emotions out, to get back in balance. Write a song, write a poem, write a book. But this will lead to your financial increase. Okay? This will definitely lead to your financial increase. So definitely work on expressing yourself during this time, okay? This will help you work through your emotions. Definitely work on your discipline. You might need to make a schedule, things like that, okay? So next we're going to get into the oracle cards. This is a soul cards. Oh, it's upside down. Here we go. Look at that. Look at the blue here. This is you having a ring of protection, I feel like, but also honing in that power. I'm really getting yoni energy here. And if you're not a woman, that's okay. But that the womb is the creation, you know? So I really do feel like this is you coming together, really working towards what you want and really focusing on this creation and letting it out, releasing a lot. This will be your release. This will be your release to a lot of baggage that you have held on for so long. You want to hold it in. That's probably why the circle is here. Like you are surrounding this. You want to contain this. You want to hold it in, but let it out. Express it to the world. Let it through. And watch how your creation will help you. Okay? Whatever creative venture, creative idea you have, it's yours. Continue to work on it. Have the discipline. Work. You might really need to plan it out. Plan it out and be diligent in doing that, okay? All right, we're going to get into the whispers of the ocean. And it says, help appears in various ways, okay? So it says, there is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift, you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. So don't feel like you're on this journey alone. You know, we get so lost in the sauce that we forget that we have people that are in our corners, you know. So you might need to, when you feeling like you can't do this, or you need some motivation, or you need some encouragement, make sure you know who these people are. You know who you can call on and who you can't. So make sure you call on those people that have your back, okay? Because they're here to support you. All right. And then we're going to get into the wild offering. Self-acceptance. This is beautiful because we need self-acceptance in order to fully express ourselves, to put ourselves out there. Okay? And it says, nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in your oneness, dear divine. So really thinking instead of me, and I know that, you know, we have to focus on us, you know, but if we when we are expressing ourselves, I know it's very personal, especially with our emotions here. But if we really think about it, we all go through the same things, just different people, different casts to the story, different situations. So when you are approaching this creation, make sure you don't think so much as me, me, me. Think of we. Turn the M upside down. We. Us. Make it relatable. Okay? So we have one more card here. This is from the Practical Witch spell deck. And this is the money spell. This is a money spell, okay? So this is the giving tree. It says the Celtic lore, they were called wishing trees. And it says the Tolis refers to them as money trees. Plant one in your yard or pot one in your home or office. Choose from among these magical trees or trust your intuition in cerebral matters. So they have different trees. It has cherry for romance, peach for love magic, willow for healing and broken hearts, apple for divination and spell work, oak for strength and lust, olive for peace, aspen for sensitivity, and eucalyptus for purification. Okay, so you might consider planting a tree, bringing a plant into your home, a money tree. Okay, so I will type these out, the little spells, so you can take them and adapt them how you will. You don't necessarily have to follow it word for word, but maybe it gives you an idea to work with something else. You know, be crafty. It's your craft. All right, y'all. So this is what I have for you, my group number 2s. I hope you all gain guidance from this. And yeah, we getting there. We getting there. You have to express yourself. And that's really what's blocking you. Have the confidence to work through your emotions and express yourself. Okay? So I hope you all gain guidance from this. And I love you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my group number 3s. This is your reading. We're going to see what is blocking you, okay? So let's start off with the tarot here. We have partnerships and alliances. Interesting. Harmony. Triumph and success. And wisdom. Interesting, my number 3s. So what I'm getting from this part, I feel like nothing, I don't think you really have that many blockages, you know, honestly. I feel like in this partnership and alliance, you may have found the harmony and the peace within you, or you might be, you might have found love to the point where you all started off as business partners and it became more, you know, that can be a scenario. But I really do feel like the help and assistance from others can help you gain the harmony and balance that you need in order for you to come up on top, to get clarity. Okay? And there's wisdom in that. Okay. So thinking about this, if this were a blockage, I feel like the blockage is you don't let people in. You don't let people in. You don't like help. Okay? You don't. I feel like you might be stubborn. You might be stubborn to the point where you're very prideful and you don't want the help, but you have to open up your heart in order to receive help. There we go. Okay. I'm getting it in now. I was like, you know, I'm not really seeing the blockage, but it's okay. I got you now. I got you now, group 3. in that, if you allow help, if you allow the gifts of support to help you, you will gain clarity. You will gain the success you need in order for you to go forth, to raise up from this dark place that you have buried yourself in. Okay? And once you have this clarity, you will be wiser. You'll be stronger. And you will be able to go after what you ultimately want. And there's the knowledge that you have, you will get the wish fulfillment that you want, but you have to make the change. Okay? Interesting. All right, we're going to get into the chakra insight. We'll see what chakras you need to work with during this time. Inner child, solar plexus. There's a lot of yellow here. And then inspiration here. It was in reverse. So I do feel like definitely, so solar plexus and crown chakra are here. And there's a lot of yellow and purple in the tarot cards too. So you have to be open to receiving, and I think it starts from your childhood. From your childhood, you need to open up and really tend to your inner child and have that lightheartedness, have that innocence. You might, you know, when you were growing up, you probably didn't, your innocence was taken away from you at an early age because you had responsibilities. And you had to do things on your own so much. That's why that partnerships and alliances here, you have to be open to receiving support. This is you right here. You're grabbing up so someone can help you to pull you out of this funk that you're in. This cloudy mess that you've been in for so long due to childhood traumas. And you need the partnership and alliance in order for you to gain inspiration, motivation, to help spark your ideas, okay? Because once you do that, you'll be able to then work on connecting with source on your own, and that's how you'll gain that wisdom. But something has to change. You have to rely on the assistance of others in order for you to gain the balance within. Working with your masculine and your feminine aspects, okay? So next we're going to get into the soul cards here. Yes. This is like solitude, wisdom, magician type vibes, okay? So this is you, once you partner up with somebody, this might be somebody in your soul family that you have to work with in order for you to gain or get the ideas in order for you to study. And then you're using the knowledge that you have in order for you to shape your reality. You're realizing that the all is mental. Age of Aquarius. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to get into the whispers of the ocean. Life is better together. Wow. Partnerships and alliance. It did not say like in this, somebody might be helping you. Y'all might end up being lovers. So this is for y'all that you know, the few that it might pertain to. It says, seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. And this is number 4, building that foundation, knowing that you have a foundation of people that will support you and guide you through this journey. You know, despite that, have the confidence and not to take life so serious. Okay? Be lighthearted. All right? So next we're going to get into the Wild Offering deck. Being enough. Come on. Being enough. You are enough to make this happen. You are enough. You aren't less worthy if you seek help. Okay? That's why we're not meant to go through life alone. Knowing that we have to be connected in some sort. You know, we have to have like people in our corner. And if you don't, know that it's nothing wrong with you and that you are enough all by yourself. Okay? So it says, the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Okay? So know that you are enough, and you don't need to worry about making yourself better, or you having to do things all on your own because you think you should. You know, you put too much criticism and too much pressure on yourself. That's why you have dug yourself in this deep hole. But you can get out of it. You can get that clarity that you need, that mental clarity, to know that you are enough. You can use your wisdom to shape your reality. Okay? All right. So next, I forgot to say, yes, you had the African turquoise. This is all about balance here, restoring balance and harmony. Very good for the throat chakra as well, okay, for communication. All right, and the final card here is a money spell from the Practical Witches spell deck. And this says Ring of Power. Most people don't realize that the classic charm bracelet is decorated with magical symbols representing the wearer's wishes. For wealth, wear a Roman coin on your bracelet. For love, try a heart. For protection, a pure silver ring worn on the right pinky has the great magical power, especially when engraved with your birth sign or astrological glyph. And the sacred pentagram. To instill the ring with protective power, clasp it over your heart and call out, Ring of Power, shield, and encircle me, blessed be. Nice. So this is something very interesting. I will put all of these spells from each pile in the description bar. You will take it and adapt it to how you will. It doesn't have to be exact, of course. You know, use your craft as you will. So yeah, this is what we have. I hope that you were able to gain guidance to see what was really blocking you, or what is blocking you, and what are the necessary steps you need to take in order for you to heal and move through this. Okay? So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time, and I hope that you all gain the guidance you need. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.